Hey everyone, welcome back to BARCastTV and to a update on the Bar Pro League that's going to be going on September 30th. We have two qualifier weekends coming up, these upcoming weekends of the 16th, 17th, and the 23rd, 24th. Just wanted to share with you guys that we published the official rulebook, so thought I would take a minute to go over that with you all for just a minute here. So this is a Google Doc found on the Bar Pro League Discord. If you have trouble finding it, just ask somebody. It's in the format so far page. Of course, there's a little welcome. Some general, just kind of like forward, you're kind of responsible for knowing these rules. So if you get in trouble, it's just your fault, I guess. So you've been warned. You might want to read through these, but I kind of wanted to just take the time to let you know that this is published. If y'all have any questions or comments, feedback, go ahead, read through this. I know it's not that long. I know we live in a post-literate society, but hey, you might have to read through this to find, like the tournament sign up, the format of the banning and picking, whatnot, which I thought we would go over. Y'all are welcome to just, perhaps I could reformat this, but how it works is the highest seed player bans the map first, lower seed player bans the second map, higher seed bans again, lower seed bans, and then so you'd be left with 3 maps. The higher seed player picks map 1, lower seed picks map 2, and then the leftover map is just the 3rd map you play on in your best of 3. So go ahead, track this down, and if you have any questions, comments, you can reach out to any of the admins for this event, and hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, have fun with that. So that being said, let me try and get that out of here. Sorry. And yeah, we'll just wanted to show off a quick little 1v1 for those of you who stuck around. This is something that I had a chance to play Ptaq earlier, and I thought it'd be interesting to show this one off yet. So pretty quick game. Gonna look at these two opens real fast. Ptaq opening with 2 mechs, 2 solar collectors, and not going for that 3 mechs walk. You see, just really common on this map. Interesting spawning position too, and is going for the bot lab. Opted for this 2 mechs solar collector LLT into a little bit of a walk to cap this 3rd mechs, get this 2nd LLT or 2nd solar. And this is something I just took from Ragnar's open. I saw him do this the other day on ladder, or in a custom game. I'm not sure if this is the exact open, but you do like a really quick commander walk and even make a 2nd LLT on the opposite side of your factory. I thought it was really interesting how efficient it was with the resources though, so I think I could fine-tune this just a little bit and go like just 2 construction vehicles straight away into this LLT, but I end up going construction vehicle, 2 scouts, construction vehicles. So Taku's playing super greedy himself. I didn't quite see that, but it looks like he went like 2 grunts, 3 construction bots, which is another bot lab open I've been experimenting with. Perhaps not as greedy. I do 1 construction bot, 2 grunts, 3 construction bots, but this is cool to see. Really fast expansions. He's, I guess, just now evening up the score because I did that little walk early, but neither one of us has mass in the bank, and I guess mine might be a little bit more efficient just kind of looking at these opens. I know he's got a better map position, but it is a lot easier to spend your starting mass as the vehicle player. So I was able to get a little bit of harass. Let me turn the game speed down here. Some really clean micro by him, clearing out these 3 rovers, but I had 2 more that came back in and caught these 2 mexes, so a little bit of trading damage there. I think he's trying to find the same thing with a grunt here, but can't quite find the damage. I'm going to end up picking that off and continue moving to the center with my commander, but he's already moved into thug production. This is pretty cool to see. So he made like 4 or 5 grunts and then just immediately into thugs. And they're slow and take a while to get across the map, but you can put a lot of pressure on a forward commander, which coincidentally, this is like, I never really play like this. I guess it's just kind of like a build order mismatch here, but you can see how easy it is to get an advantage. Kind of wanted to pressure these back, and I think 4 incisors do decently well against thugs. I should have known that his commander would have been right there as he continued to retreat. So I think I could have backed up a little earlier. He could have gotten that D-gun off and killed those 3 tanks, but unfortunately it didn't go down. Just like that, let's look at the statistics, and yeah, he really pulled ahead on this mass produced here. And I think that's just kind of what I was like pressured by these slugs in the middle. I pushed forward and pulled back with the commander, not super efficient with that. Get a little bit of a trade here on the left side. I thought he might have been expanding on that left side, and I'm thinking, well, he's got these 5 thugs and his commander right in the middle, so I need to kind of counterattack away from that. And I thought I got decent damage. I picked off 2 mexes, 2 solar collectors, a radar, and he kind of returns the favor here, pushing me off of these 3 mex positions, which is going to give him an even bigger economic advantage. Got a lot of build power here and some mass in the bank. So this is 4 construction bots. He's got 1 expanding on the left side here. Ends up cleaning up one of my incisors there in the middle with his commander's D-gun. And I thought it would be appropriate to expand down the right side of the map as I was trying to get this kind of counterattacking done. So I went up and changed my build order to more of like capping mexes, no LOTs, and put an exploiter there at the end of that build chain. It's kind of unfortunate he was able to secure this position so well, because I started putting up LLTs right here to defend my commander essentially. I didn't want him continuing to push all the way to my production and forcing my commander back, so I figured I needed to draw a line in the sand somewhere with these LLTs. And he's able to continue getting value with these. So really clean play style, and yeah, now we see these grave robbers coming back, and I think this is really where Ptaq took control of the game and the advantage, because I continued to harass, and I want to say that he ends up either getting all this mass back or just reses it all. So nice little detonation there on that LLT, taking out 2 tanks. And yeah, looks like he's just getting the mass here in the middle. And I was also really late with adding on a second factory or build power. So although I have like 21, like when did I start pooling up so much mass? I think it was like after the engagement in the middle. So Ptaq continuing to add on construction bots and 100 grunts on repeat out of the factory, just casually adding infinite grunts. And is building a forward vehicle plant here, so it's really going to make reinforcing that front line super efficient here. Trying to get some more run by damage, but I run like into a couple of grunts, and he's able to trade really well with this and take those 2 incisors out. I think if I had proper micro, I could have gotten a lot more value out of those units. And now I have medium tanks coming out onto the battlefield, so I figured, okay, I need to continue kind of counterattacking or distracting from this position, which might have been the play. Oh, gosh, I didn't catch this expanding construction bot here. That would have been really nice to deny that. Instead, I head towards the middle and pick up a little bit of value here. I'm able to like shoo him away from this position, so didn't take too much damage. Still feel obligated to continue adding on LLTs with my commander though, and expanding towards the mid with a construction vehicle. Got more pressure here on the top left. This trade went pretty well for me. I was able to get a little bit of flanking damage and didn't lose any of these LLTs, so got a nice little bit of reclaim sitting in front of my base, and still down 1.4k mass. Picked off that construction bot in the top left. This rating medium tank, and yeah, he was able to resecure these 3 mexes, which is kind of huge. And I didn't really go the right direction with that medium tank. Perhaps a radar would have let me make the proper decision there. And I'm getting this mass, but it's like I think at some point I start stalling. So I got like almost 2,000 mass in the bank. No construction turret done just yet. Take a look at Ptaq's main base. I mean, he's on 2 factory production. I still haven't even started mine, so I think really I was just so late with like adding on that build power or second factory. Because I mean, at some point the game was like, it wasn't too uneven, like we're 600 mass apart. Kind of donating another medium tank over here, but picked off 3 mexes. Yeah, this is unfortunate to see. For some reason, the second one seems like it takes forever to build. Probably because I'm always stalling on metal. Yeah, it'll secure this bottom side, and this is like a really good raid he starts doing here. I have this vulnerable construction bot. This one's protected next to the exploiter, but he rarely identifies. He can just kind of swoop in here, and this naked expanding is going to come bite me in the butt here because Taku splits up these grunts, starts attacking both positions simultaneously. And I'm like desperately trying to spend my mass, so I feel like a step behind in this position here. He's getting raiding off. I'm making these lower tech thugs, and he's just making these medium tanks right outside my base. Still making a lot of grunts. And this is where he gets a really nice trade with these medium tanks. I felt like I guess I was just like a proper miss micro. I should have stayed next to my turrets and commander with those medium tanks. I lost all those for free. And that's really where the game starts snowballing out of control here. So like these grunts get some damage, take out two more metal extractors. I sent 1 medium tank down here to clean that up, but I wouldn't be surprised if that got killed by the grunts. And yeah, we have medium tanks versus commanders, which with decent micro you can force the opponent back in this position here. And yeah, I finally decided to tap out. So 2k metal down. I really think some of the big misplays here would be like not coming down here with that 1 medium tank. I kind of dove in here, donated that, and then at some point I should have picked like which one of these 3 mechs positions to attack. Like his commander is here, but he only had 1 LLT. Maybe there was some chance to get an opportunity there, but that's that. Hope y'all like this cast. Just wanted to update everyone on the BARC Pro League and cast a single best of 1. So I haven't done that in a while. Figured I'd bring that to you guys. Yeah, so like, subscribe, be back soon with another video, and take care.